Hello everyone, this is Devann Edwards, aka Devann the Connector, bringing you health, wealth, and connections to your greatest self. And today, we are going to connect, as it's an interesting time we're in. So today is Martin Luther King Day, and it's also the blood moon lunar eclipse, and they're both in alignment in a sense, because Martin Luther King was all about taking that next step, taking faith, having the energy of faith and courage. And he had a quote that says, faith is when you take a step even though you don't see the whole staircase or something. I don't know what the exact quote was, but that was around it. And that makes so much sense, because his contribution involved a lot of activity where he walked by faith, even before the works and with the works that he did. And it just reminded us, or reminds me to remind everyone else and myself, to just get back to our senses and get back to cultivating that power that we have within, to push forward and to only allow what's serving us, or create the conditions that will serve us. And it's a good time for me to actually share my poem with you also. And my poem is called Getting Back to Your Senses. So I'm going to perform it now, and I hope you enjoy, okay? Yeah, my hair's a bit messed up, don't watch that. Okay. This is called Getting Back to Your Senses. We have all been taught about the 5 or 6 senses, but our interactions with what has left us back on the fences like a theatrical film. Peeling through the cold nights, claiming that we're all right, but what's left? To what extent do we cling to the film? It's like McDonald's makes you happy, so you order the meal, although the common notion is that it's mostly not real. Is common sense really common knowledge? Because if I shoot the truth of something you knew your whole life, but was a whole lie, you'll feel those nerves of steel in that good land of pineal. Stir, shake, and quake like your favorite porridge. Hashtag fluoride problems. Trash bag that Colgate that left us in a cold state that we forgot how to escape. A young boy cried out, "Why don't you release them?" He screamed loudly, and I said profoundly, "If you argue with your limitations, you'll most likely keep them." So evaluate those habits with no habitual gain, because the way you look at things can change if you change the way you look at those things. And I know too much light is hurtful for weak eyes, but will you war with the nation of procrastinate and let peace cry? We are all intelligent beyond belief. It's just the geniuses unlock the genes in us and express it at a higher vibratory rate, which we can all see, and shows us what we could all be. What could you be? Get back to your senses. And that's the poem, Getting Back to Your Senses. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Prestigious Words here on Instagram. We both actually collaborated on a book called Insight. I'll put the link in the description below. And I'd like you to just check us out, because my poem is also in that book, I believe. But yeah, thank you for allowing me to share. And comment in the feed. Comment below what you actually got from from my poem, and how you feel about your situation right now. So again, like, share, subscribe. This is Devann Edwards, aka Devann the Connector, bringing you health, wealth, and connections to your greatest self. Take care.